I wonder what is going on for you, what is occurring for you in your walk in life. I was going to say your spiritual walk in life, but I think that word spiritual just means life, just the spiritual life, the inner life. As I continue forward in my, even I say forward, maybe there's no forward or backwards. There's just the isness and the allness of God. And very gradually, it feels for me like I am recognizing, realizing, how do I say it? It's just no words seem to quite capture it, but I want to see if I can find some words to point to this. I think it feels like a shedding. It's just like a shedding of misperceptions. And I feel like I might be doing it as slow as anyone could possibly do it. But maybe in the slowness, it's a very thorough experience. To drop my story, my belief that something should be different than the way it is, and to truly witness the divine, to witness the perfection. I had a friend talking to me about something she had read, heard, I think, from this fabulous app. What was that app called? I think it's called Language Transfer. It's this guy who, I haven't checked it out yet, but it's this guy who helps you learn languages, but he does it somehow from the language you already know. So if you're speak English and you're learning Italian, he'll help you see what you already know. Yes, it's called language transfer. But he talks about different words, and he said something in one of the lessons my friend was doing about the word perfect. And he spoke of it as per, like, per one person, per two, per. And instead of fact, perfect. It kind of blew my mind because as someone who has been identified by others as a perfectionist, I always feel like, well, it's not quite good enough, and perfection is really perfection in my mind. My mind offers me up a fiction that then I think this experience needs to align with. And then, of course, I live in the dissatisfaction of it's not quite enough, not how I want it to be. But if perfect is perfect, I'm sitting here. This is a fact. Perfect. This must be perfect. I'm drinking this particular jasmine green tea. Perfect. I don't know, it blew my mind, and it helped me release the fictitious should that I don't really believe in demons, but it's almost a demon of something to keep one from deeply, utterly, thoroughly embracing what is perfect. Now, what's the hidden payoff in living perfection, per fantasy? The hidden payoff is I don't need to receive love. If I accept it is what is perfect, then I'm already in the kingdom. So daggone it, what do I do with my self-hatred, my self-loathing? Do I really want to give up this improvement plan I've been going at for decades, Just trying to improve myself. Do I really want to give that up? If it's perfect, I was looking out my kitchen window this morning, and the window seal now it's like chipping. The paint's chipping, and even the wood is chipping. That can't be perfect, right? I should get in there and repair it, which is a beautiful thing. But what if it's it's a perfect, that's happened, it's perfect. Now, a lot of people, myself included, have thought, if I really embrace that, I'll never do anything. I'll never fix it. I'll never repair it. But in the little experience I've had embracing what is, loving what is as perfect, it seems to make me a much jollier worker. And happiness seems to happen, and movement seems to occur. There's like a deeper operating system that comes online for us, that it's not the old operating system I've used that's, trying to get it right. That's very stressful, very heavy, and never winning. I want to also speak a little bit more, or at least draw our attention to something that came forward in the opening prayer about fears and opinions, your fears and your opinions, and just how we put our fears and our opinions on like a pair of well-worn shoes every day often. We might forget them a little bit in that interesting altered state between sleep and wakefulness. But by the time I wake up, I make sure I got my cup of tea and my fears and my opinions. I can't go a day without my fears and my opinions. I would love us to play together with dropping and maybe loosening up some of our fears and our opinions. I say, well, that's my personality. I don't want to go anywhere without my personality. But who would I be? What would I be? Sans the opinions and the fears. I just want us to kind of explore that. I feel like it would really open us more deeply into a prayer-fueled life. A prayer-fueled life. If I don't make that switch, I'm a fear-opinion-fueled life. And I like to be persuasive with my fears and my opinions. I don't want to be in it alone, So if I can get you over here with my opinions and my fears, at least we'll suffer together. But who would you be? What would I be? More attuned to the perfect. If the fact is the fact, the perfect is the perfect, then my prayers are answered. God is on the field. God is perfecting all things that concern me. God is perfecting all things that concern me. I've made a joke. I don't know if I've done it on our podcast, but I don't know if I like to say it, but I was talking to a friend and saying the other day, I feel like I get every single thing I want, everything, but not when I want it or even remotely how I want it. So that's what we're wanting to see if we can loosen up. And let it be perfect is perfect. All things unfolding according to this grace and mercy that is majestic, that is your life and my life right here, right now, all around me in this room, all around you in your room, or maybe you're outside or in your car. Can you imagine no complaints? just appreciation, humility, appreciation, what would that be like?